Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Chapter 4 System Unit Components. Discovering Computers 2012. Objective Overview. Objectives Overview. The System Unit. The system unit is a case that contains electronic components of the computer used to process data. The system unit. The inside of the system unit on a desktop personal computer includes driver bay, power supply, sound card, video card, processor, and memory. The system unit. The motherboard is the main circuit board of the system unit. A computer chip contains integrated circuits. Processor. The processor, also called the central processing unit (CPU), interprets and carries out the basic instructions that operate a computer. Contain a control unit and arithmetic logic unit. Processor, control unit and arithmetic logic units. Processor, the control unit is a component of the processor that directs and coordinates most of the operations in the computer. The arithmetic logic units ALU performs arithmetic, comparison and other operations. For every instructions, a processor repeats a set of four basic operations which comprise a machine cycle. Most current personal companies support pipeline. The processor contains registers that temporarily hold data and instructions. The space of system clock is called the clock speed and is measured in gigahertz. The leading manufacturers of personal computers processor chips are Intel and AMD. Determine how you plan to use a new computer before selecting a processor. A processor chip generates heat that could cause the chip to burn up, require additional cooling, heat-sink, liquid cooling technology. Processor. Parallel processing uses multiple processors simultaneously to execute a single program or task. Data representation. Data representation. Data representation. Memory. Memory consists of electronic components that store instructions waiting to be executed by a processor, data needed by those instructions, and the result of processing the data. Store three basic categories of items. Memory. Each location in memory has an address. Memory size is measured in kilobytes. Memory. The system unit contains two types of memory: volatile memory, non-volatile memory. Three basic types of RAM chips exist: dynamic RAM, static RAM, magnetoresistive RAM. RAM chips usually reside on a memory module and are inserted into memory slots. The amount of RAM necessary in a computer often depends on the types of software you plan to use. Memory cache speeds the process of computer because it stores frequently used instructions and data. ROM refers to memory chips storing permanent data and instructions. Flash memory can be erased electronically and rewritten. CMOS technology provides high speed and consumes little power. Access time is the amount of time it takes the processor to read the memory, measured in nanoseconds. Expansion slots and adapter cards. An expansion slot is a socket of motherboard that can hold an adapter card. An adapter card enhances functions of a component of system unit and provide connection to peripherals. Expansion slots and adapter cards. expansion slots and adapter cards, ports and connector. A port is a point at which a peripheral attaches to or communicates with a system unit. A connector joins a cable to a port. Port and connectors, port and connectors, port and connectors. Other type of port includes Firewire ports, Bluetooth port, eSATA port, IDA port, serial port, MIDI port. Portal and connectors. Buses. A buses allows the various devices both inside and attached to the system unit to communicate with each other. Word size is the number of bytes the processor can interrupt and execute at a given time. Expansion slots connect to expansion buses. Common type of expansion buses include PCI bus, PCI Express bus, USB and Firewire bus, etc. Bays. A bay is an opening inside the system unit in which you can install additional equipment. A drive bay typically holds disk drives. Power supply. The power supply converts the wall outlet AC power into DC power. Some external peripherals have an AC adapter, which is an external power supply. Putting it all together, keep your computer or mobile device clean. Clean your computer mobile device once or twice a year. Turn off and unplug your computer mobile device before cleaning it. Use compressed air to blow away dust. Use an anti-static wipe to clean the exterior of the case and cleaning solution and soft cloth to clean the screen. Here is the video. You can watch it. Here is the summary. Number 1. Components of the system unit. How memory stores data, instructions and information. Sequence of operations that occur when a computer executes an instruction. Comparison of various personal computer processing on the market today. How to clean the exterior and interior of a system unit. There is the end of chapter 4, System Unit Components.